Hello from Hawaii, day 3 of my Facebook Lives about what we can do together to banish the anxiety, the fear and the panic as we're going through this coronavirus pandemic. I was just about to film as usual on the beach, but I've just been turned back because the public beach here and all the public beaches have now been closed. So that just leaves me with the little beach for the hotel at this point in time, unless the hotel actually decide that they're going to close this part of the beach too. But I'll find somewhere else to talk to you from. So the technique I'm going to share with you today again comes from Huna, and it's a breathing technique. It's called the Ha breath, and this is important for a couple of reasons. One is it increases our energy, and the ancient Hawaiians believed that our energy, or what they would call mana, I guess we call it life force energy, or we call it vitality, was the single most important thing to our health and well-being. So this is a technique which gives us energy, gives our body energy, and our body needs energy to stay well, but also it needs energy for our body to heal itself. It's also a technique, or breathing technique, that changes our state. So it's a breathing technique which puts us into a state of calm, balance and centeredness. The Na that I've been talking to you about over the last couple of days. And even from an NLP point of view, we have that our physiology changes our state, and the one thing out of our physiology that changes our state more than anything else is our breathing. But also what this breathing technique does is it pumps the lymph in the lymphatic system around the body, and the lymph is how our cells on a cellular level in our body get rid of toxins and waste products. So it actually assists our body in cleansing itself. So it's a great all-round kind of technique to put us into a good state, to provide energy, and also to relax us. And it's called the Ha breath. So if I was to do like one Ha breath, then it would be a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Like that. And the sound in the throat is important. I've been teaching Ha breathing now for 27 years since I first discovered it. And I see some of my students who are doing a Ha breath like this. Because a key piece in the breath, I'm just going to get hit by the ocean. The key thing in the breath is that the out breath is at least twice as long as the in breath. But they were doing it without the Ha. And being curious, one of the things that NLP does for you, I thought, I wonder what Ha breath is like without the Ha. And much to my surprise, it doesn't work. But I didn't know why. It's only over the last year or so that I've discovered why it doesn't work. Is that we have in our body something called the vagal nerve. The vagal nerve is the kind of like the internet backbone of your body. It goes from your brain into your heart and connects up the gut. And it's the heart of the parasympathetic nervous system. So stimulating the vagal nerve will actually put us into parasympathetic nervous arousal, the thing that we were talking about yesterday. And one of the ways of stimulating the vagal nerve is by creating a vibration in the throat. This can be done by humming or singing or chanting, or in fact making the Ha sound in the throat too. So I thought of what we would do is actually Ha breathe together here on the beach for 7 minutes or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around so that you get the same view that I've got. and we'll heart breathe together for 7 minutes. If you were to do this twice a day, 7 minutes in the morning, 7 minutes in the evening, then it will totally transform your experience of energy in your life. So let me just, I'm just going to change the camera angle around a little bit. Now you know that this is live. There we go, let me just do that. Then that's my view. Just stick this into the ground like that. Hopefully that's going to stay upright. And then we'll heart breathe together for 7 minutes or so. So I'm going to go out of shot so you can see the gorgeous Pacific Ocean. And you want to be sitting down or standing up with your spine as upright as possible if you're sitting down. You're breathing from the diaphragm, so you're breathing right from down in your tummy. And let's take a deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. And let's continue heart breathing for a while. Whilst you do this, you'd want to be in Hakalau, the process I taught you yesterday. Okay, let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me just adjust the camera angle again so I can see you once again. There we go. Those 7 minutes of heart breathing, and I just had this idea whilst I was just doing that with you, in that I've been talking to people in the UK, and many of them are finding the isolation of self-isolation, self-quarantine challenging. So and I've said that if we're going to get through this, we can get through it together. So use this video to do your heart breathing on a daily basis, and just so that we know that we're all doing it together, then each time that you do the 7 minutes of heart breathing, just put a heart emoji in the comment line of the video, so that all of us around the world know that we're doing this at some point in time throughout our day. And be in hakalau whilst you're doing the heart breathing. Put your attention on your heart, or in your na'au, which is in your solar plexus, which is where the Hawaiians believed our unconscious mind lived. And feel the connection of all of us doing these techniques, literally globally, and therefore 24 hours a day, and you'll get the connection that you're not alone, and there are people all around the world who are doing the same thing as you. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Ahui ho.